Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. Hope everyone's doing well. I thought I would do another episode of Dakara Discusses. This episode I'm thinking of exploring Fear the Walking Dead. So what is Fear the Walking Dead all about? Let me tell you. Cue the speed up on this description.
Fear the Walking Dead is an American post-apocalyptic horror drama television series created by Robert Kirkman and Dave Erickson. It is a companion series and a prequel to The Walking Dead, which is based on the comic book series of the same name. The first season consists of 6 episodes, the second season comprised of 15 episodes,
and the new one is out on June 4th, I believe. There you have it. So why do I like this show? ADC, ADC, and ADC. I'm just kidding with you guys. Kind of. But seriously though, Alicia Clarke has the potential to become a Carol, if you ask me. Early Carol rather than the latest Carol that we've seen. Although she did come back towards the end, so yay Carol! What I found interesting first watching the show is you get to see what life was like at the very start of the apocalypse and sort of how it became the mess that it is today in The Walking Dead. And another thing I like about it is the new relationships we get to see. Hopefully we'll get to maybe see crossovers one day. Who knows where they're going to go with that. So favourite characters, obviously Alicia Clarke is my number one. I just think she has the most potential. She's had it kind of tough by the sounds of it because she's a really intelligent girl, but she hasn't been given the attention or the help that she probably needs in life because her drug addicted brother Nick seems to hog all of that attention from Madison. Considering she's had that sort of clash when it comes to mother-daughter relationship or just family bonds in general, I think she's come a long way. She's shown a lot of independence, and in the latest series, again, spoilers for those that haven't watched all of Fear the Walking Dead, please click away if you don't want to be spoiled. In season 2 when she had her first kill and it was a human, it wasn't even a walker, I just thought, geez, it's probably going to mess her up a little bit, but hopefully it will just fuel her to become a really strong woman in the apocalypse. Another character that I really enjoy is Strand. First off, Common Domingo, he has like the most awesome, powerful voice I've ever heard in all of my life. Got one of them voices where when he talks, you're gonna listen to what he has to say. But as a character as well, he gets a lot of stick for being so blunt, and in some ways he can be quite selfish. Not that that's a bad thing in the apocalypse, because I mean you want to survive, so yeah, he's that. But he doesn't mince his words. If he thinks something, he's gonna say it. My next favourite character is kind of all even after this, to be honest. Luciana I absolutely love. I think she's a brilliant addition to the Fear the Walking Dead cast. Nick, again, I like and enjoy what he's doing with the show, even though his actions are quite infuriating because he just kind of does whatever he wants to do and doesn't really care about the repercussions of said actions. There's Madison. She can come across quite cold. Her relationships seem very barriered. That's not the right word, is it? She's kind of closed off when it comes to emotions. She doesn't really show them. I'm intrigued as to if she's always been this way or if maybe losing her husband triggered something in her, or I don't know. I'm interested to find out more about her. There's also, there's Travis and Ophelia. I'll get back to all of that. Okay, so best moments to date on Fear the Walking Dead. My number one, obviously Alicia related. Sorry, not sorry. It was when Alicia Clarke hit Jack over the head with that clipboard. It was exactly what I wanted from her. She was badass in that episode. And the way she just bombed off the boat at the end as well. Like a boss. Like an actual boss. So smooth. And then she comes out of the water just so effortlessly and just, yeah. Another favourite moment would have to be when Travis lost his mind and killed those 2 bro dudes. I can't even remember the names, but they were the worst humans. Ugh. When he found out about losing his son Chris, he just completely lost it, and it was something to say. It was a moment. Yeah. Another moment that I really enjoyed was also in season 2 when they were all at the hotel and Alicia could hear sort of like bangs, I guess. And when she went to the balcony, she just saw walkers. What do they call them in there again? The infected. They just saw all the infected just walking off the balconies and smashing on the floor. When it was raining zombies, I was all in that scene. I thought that was brilliant. Okay, so with this show, as much as I enjoy it, I do and I do genuinely really enjoy it, and I'm looking forward to reacting to the next season in June. But there are a few things that I do wish and hope for with the new season, or things I wish they didn't do in the past. One of those being, I wish that they explored the initial apocalyptic breakout, the disaster at the very beginning. I just wish that they explored that further. When I heard about the show, I thought we would genuinely see more of it. It kind of just flew through, and now we're in full-on disaster mode already, and I would have really enjoyed a bit more exploration of how the disease spread, just stuff that we haven't got now in The Walking Dead. If we would have got that in Fear to give us more reason to watch Fear. At the minute it seems more like a separate show. I really like a lot of the characters in Fear. I think they've all got a lot of potential. I enjoy watching them, and yeah, I'm happy with the casting, I'm happy with the characters chosen, but I want more one-on-one contact. I want more of a connection between the characters. I want to see, say, Ophelia and Alicia, I want to see them bond and get to know each other and become friends, rather than it just being like, oh, well, time has passed and this person is here and we're just going to crack on. I'm interested in the little things, and it's not just Alicia and Ophelia, it's with everyone as well. No one has mentioned Daniel and his disappearance. It was a big moment when Daniel died because we don't actually know yet. No one's really discussed that. And Ophelia's gone off on her own, singled herself out from everyone, and we just don't know anything really. She's stuck somewhere, but we don't know where. I'd want to see some more Madison and Travis scenes, because they seem so awkward together. They don't really seem like they've known each other for years. It seems like there's so much tension between them, and I think that they should thrive off of that tension and give us some really juicy, high emotional scenes, preferably. I think the issue is that there is just too many characters. They're trying to juggle too many characters. It's not giving the audience enough time to connect with any of them, because they're trying to give everyone a bit of screen time. I don't know what I'm trying to say. I'm probably making zero sense right now. I'd also love if they linked some aspects to the show of The Walking Dead more. Obviously it's a zombie show, so there's that connection. And the zombies in Fear look slightly different to The Walking Dead, which is as it should be, because not that much time has passed. Obviously the disease grows and gets stronger, and when a corpse is infected for longer they decay more, and you know, all of that disgusting stuff. I mean, there was a scientist in The Walking Dead, was that season 2? You know, when they were in the lab and it exploded at the end. I can't remember the scientist's name, but they were putting all their hopes into this scientist guy, and he was just kind of like, there's nothing that we can do. I've been here alone for God knows how long and everyone else has died, type of thing. Why not link something in Fear to this scientist lab? You know, just to sort of pull things together a bit more. Just an idea. Maybe have Madison linked to Rick in some way. I mean, they've both got the accent, probably both grew up in the same location. Maybe they know each other. They could be a crossover that way. I don't know. I'm reaching, but some more connections and links would work. I've heard a lot of people say that Fear the Walking Dead isn't for them and they couldn't get into it, which, you know, is fair enough. People like what they like. I think the main issue with people that aren't enjoying Fear is mainly because they expected it to be as intense as The Walking Dead is. It's not reached that point yet. Like I said before, there's no links right now other than zombies. That's the only link that they've got right now. When you're watching it, if you keep an open mind and try and keep the shows sort of separate, don't compare to what The Walking Dead has, I think that you will enjoy it a lot more. But I do think Fear has the potential to become as intense as The Walking Dead is. They've missed a few opportunities, I must say. The Chris death scene was probably one of the biggest disappointments for me. I've got to say again, love the show. I do really enjoy Fear. Chris had so much potential to be a huge villain. He was the worst. Everybody hated Chris. Everybody hated Chris. He was, just thinking about it now makes my blood boil. He was infuriating to watch. But then he just got killed in a car crash. He lived in a zombie apocalypse and was killed in a car crash. And I just feel like we were kind of robbed of that. I mean, even if we got to see him turn and become a walker and then get killed, even that little bit of extra content would have sufficed, even a bit more than what it did. But to have such an evil, twisted character just die because of some bro dudes driving a truck and goes through the windshield, it's just... Yeah, it's a bit of a letdown. We left season 2 with Luciana and Nick and all of their group being trapped by who I'm assuming is military people, but we don't know yet. Hopefully that'll pick up in next season. We also found out that Madison, Travis and Alicia went to get Nick. Obviously Nick is gone, they've just gone separate ways, but we do know whereabouts he's going to be, so they can go on their adventure there. And we've got Strand, who for some reason decided to stay at the hotel, which baffles my mind, but he's there, hoping that he was just saying that to Madison and Alicia and Travis so that he could maybe stay sweet with the people at the hotel to try and get supplies and then move up, because I feel like Strand is a survivor. He's very logical and he always has a plan, so I'm hoping his plan is in motion and that's the reason why he chose to stay, rather than him just going, no, I want to be on my own. I'm hoping there's more to it than that. Oh, Ophelia, obviously Ophelia's been caught, so maybe Ophelia is going to be with Nick and Luciana. We don't know much yet. They've been kind of quiet on the promo as well, so it's all going to be a shock I think when the new season starts, but I'm looking forward to it. So I hope you guys enjoyed. As always, give it a cheeky like if you enjoyed it and subscribe if you want to. Let me know your thoughts on the show. Yeah, let me know what you think. And I look forward to talking to you guys as always, so I hope you all have a lovely day and I shall see you again soon. Bye! Oh, it was so captivating from start to finish. There was just LMDs everywhere, live model decoys for those that don't know. No one knew who was a robot or who was human. It was knife to the heart, sadly for LMD. That's exactly what you got.